Okay, we've got our top 3 finishers from today's Steel Commander Superbike race. Actually, the 3rd race of the weekend for these guys. 2 today, 1 yesterday. Our winner, Cameron Beaubier. 2nd place, Bobby Fong. And 3rd place, Sean Dillon Kelly. We'll get started with Sean. 2nd today, 3rd this afternoon. It's a pretty damn good weekend, right? You like the podium so much you're just going to make a habit of it?
Yeah, I mean, the goal is always to be up here, but it's been a hell of a start to my Superbike career, and still learning so much every time out. That pace in this 2nd race was so fast, the first half of the race, and I really try to keep up with. Cam was Beaubier again, both Cams. Beaubier was opening up a little bit, and Peterson was trying to keep that pace and run him down, and I was right behind Peterson, and I even tried to pass him a couple times, but the pace was a lot, and I'm happy that I was able to push through and put those 23s in, but it was definitely too much for what I had today in that race, and it got a little bit complicated halfway through. Bobby caught up, and once I saw that there was some room to behind, I was like, okay, we got to make it home. And so first time for me doing 2 races in a day ever since like mini bikes when I was 8 years old, so it's been a while. Gonna try and hit the gym a couple more times in the next couple weeks, but yeah, I'm really happy with everything I learned. 2 podiums is amazing, and just super stoked with everything that I'm learning with how we're doing with the team. Considering that it's our first real time showing up, and yeah, it's been amazing. So just super pumped and looking forward to keep it going.
The team has to be extremely happy, are they?
Yeah, for sure. Everyone's super pumped because, it's been a huge effort, and obviously a handful of doubts coming in with such a big team. So, it's not just the Superbike, but they're in almost all the classes. So to come in like this and still be able to show up with results in pretty much all the classes is amazing. But it shows that, the guys that are in charge are doing the right thing, and they're also listening to the people that are requesting certain things, like me. When I came up and I showed up and I said, hey, I think that we need X, Y, and Z to be able to fight, and they responded, and we're responding. So yeah, it's a big effort, but I think we're in the fight.
All right, well, congrats.
Thank you.
2nd place today, Bobby Fong. It's his 2nd podium of the year. The first podium, he didn't get to join the press conference because he was out racing baggers quickly after. It looked like you can tell me the difference of how much changes you made to the bike between 2 races, but you obviously had better pace in the 2nd race, and you had pace late in the race, which was, I think everyone else started to come back to you. And then once you got past Heron, it seemed like you were able to put on a charge and pull away and go after this guy. So is that about how it happened?
Yeah, no, it's we made from the first race today, we made a big change out of Charlotte's Web, 4 or 5. I was just I was just losing so much ground out of there, and we basically turned down the bike a little bit out of that corner. Just it was less lively for the 2nd race, and I could keep up a little bit closer going into Museum Corner. But we always pretty good. We always feel good at the end of the race in this bike. That we always set it up pretty good with used tires. So we did a lot of laps this weekend on pretty worn out tires. So I kind of knew what to expect going into this race. And these guys are fast, man. And I'm just doing everything I could to stay with these guys. And the field stacked this year, and it's just good to get this wrench 80 RR1 on the box and just keep on improving, and hopefully battle with this guy for the win here soon.
All right, good job.
Thanks.
Our winner today, for the 2nd time on the day, Cameron Beaubier. It's his 62nd career win in the class, which puts him all alone. He was tied for his teammate for a couple hours, his ex-teammate Josh Hayes, for a few hours there, but now you're 2nd by yourself. Can you believe that you've won 62 of these things? You're old.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's like, yeah, I don't even know what to say, really. It's like, it's just an honor even having my name in the conversation with all those other guys, the Mladen's and the DeHamels and the Hayes. It's pretty crazy, really.
Now, considering what happened yesterday, did you think you'd be able to turn it around this quickly? And now you have a points lead?
No, honestly, with Jake, the way I think he's obviously dealing with something, because that's not like Jake. He's obviously really fast here and has had a lot of success here, winning a lot of races. So his struggles, we definitely, we capitalize on that today. It was really good to have two strong wins today after yesterday. And yeah, I'm still learning with the guys what I like with the TC and the the torque map, stuff like that. And we're still learning each other. And yeah, I'm just really happy with my bike, really happy with my team. It's a great group of guys. I'm just super honored to be, partnered up with them. And like I said earlier, it just feels so good to start the weekend on the front foot at all these tracks we went to last year. Not basically, not throwing new swing arms in qualifying and practice and stuff, just searching for grip and chasing the Yamaha boys. So, but yeah, anyways, this race was, it was really tough. Cam P got a really, really good start. I was able to get by him going into turn one, put my head down, and I was pulled away a little bit, but once I got to maybe 1.5, 1.2, it stuck there. And I was looking at my dash. I kept doing 23s and I was like, man, like this is a really fast pace and I'm not pulling. And he even pulled me back a couple tenths. Once we got to like halfway, I was riding as hard as I could. And then I looked at the monitor and I saw him sitting up on the back straightaway. And I came by and I had whatever +3 or +5 on the board. And then I'm bummed for him because he was riding so good. Like he was making me push hard. He's rode incredible this weekend along with these guys. We keep saying it, but the Superbike field's just really stacked this year, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Did you make any changes with the bike between those two races?
We made a couple little changes with electronics, but other than that, we left it the same. And if it's not, don't fix it if it's not broke, type of thing. Yeah.
All right, that's it for now. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, sorry, Dave. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I'm very glad I solved that because that was a fucking nightmare for me last year. It was a very, very tough time, and excuse my language, but it was that bad. Deserved an F-bomb. Feeling amazing, feeling good. I mean, obviously, I have a lot to learn still on the physical side, on just how to be a bit more efficient on the Superbike and just not get so just physically tired. And also, I mean, today we did 40 laps and with very little rest time. That's a complete new for me. But I mean, I think I still managed it all right. But always going to keep on improving the physical side. And but most importantly, my arm feels amazing, and I'm glad I'm able to say that.
I just have one for you, Bobby. Sorry, I just had to ask you something.
Yeah.
So hey, so when you got around Josh Herron, it seemed like at that point you were shot out of a cannon. You were being held up a little bit, weren't you? You really took off.
Yeah, man, it's probably Josh is probably one of the hardest persons to pass. There's been sometimes I got to make some aggressive passes on him, but he is really hard to pass, and he was holding at the pace a little bit. But once we got by him, we got a good flow in, and I've been working on a lot of just like long distance riding, motocross and stuff like that, just a rhythm, momentum guy, just to keep ticking it off the lap times and stuff. And it's been paying off during these races. So we'll see what happens at MotoAmerica, and it's a different ball game there. Yeah. So, but I am good on the brakes on the R1, so we'll see what happens.
Good deal. All right. Thank you.